Here we go. 4. Ad Rock. That's right. 4. That was like that and De La Soul, Fallen, about the same time. That was on the Judgment Night soundtrack, which was ridiculous, by the way. Remember how good that was? The Judgment Night soundtrack. No, Jim, we're doing it the 27th, my friend. It's 7 o'clock. It's actually on the website.
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'll be here. Yeah. Sorry about that, Jim, if there's any mix-up. I can't wait. We've been waiting for a while on that one. 2 more spots in our 66. Yes, 2 more spots in our 66 baseball cello. 1 spot left, and we're going to give away 64 Topps Giants baseball pack. You spend $500, and you're in. Last spot. I did offer the next person to spend $500 to close it out. I'm going to give them 283 rack packs. That's it. That's all. That's it. You know what I mean?
There was a few other prizes in that 64 Giant giveaway, right?
There was. Oh yeah, we're giving away 93 Finest baseball pack for free in our pack break, our box break.
Deduct that, John. Take away 1993 Finest baseball.
And 153 baseball separate.
Well, that'll know
Spot.
what about.
No.
You never know. Go on.
All right, guys. Here we go on the 03 Finest. First 6 packs right here. Let's get it going.
I'm a buyer on all non-gradable 93 Finest refractors for my country signed set.
It's great. Hope you get them. You got to get that Alex Cole's the hardest one, right?
One of the hardest ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Alex C. All right, here we go. Spot 1. Chris Chrisman. What do we got for Chris?
Dougie, what'd you think of the Yankees trade for Paxton?
All base.
Yeah, you're not. Get a major league qualified starter, not even like back end. Might be, depending on how the rotation shapes out.
Spot 2, William. I'm sorry, Jim Chu.
Yankees are shooting high. They want Kluber, this, that. Point is, qualified major leaguer. Sheffield could be, should be, maybe, but, you know. Like if,
All
and
base.
as much as you say that the Yankees want to win in the future's always now.
I wasn't a
They can win
Sheffield
now
fan.
or the future.
Wasn't a Sheffield fan.
No, his command was
Spot 3, Jason
Yeah,
Simpson.
and I think they got halfback, so
They're going to sign
Al
him.
Harrington. Nichols,
I would think so.
Skittish, Villy.
It's like some dealer doesn't fit the team.
He'll come back. He wants to come back. And if they get Hap back, you got Severino, Paxton,
Tanaka.
Sabathia,
CC on his 1-year deal.
and who's the 5th starter?
John,
And Hap. Unless they end up with Kluber, Which-
They're asking a lot for Kluber.
which is why I think they went with what they got. 'Cause I don't. Here's spot 4, Joe K.
Okay.
Led Zeppelin, man. You know what? It's interesting. Here's Del Curry or Eddie Curry, Jerry Stackhouse, Donnell Marshall, Joe Johnson, Drew Good. What's interesting about Zeppelin and the Stones is in the 80s, you weren't that far obviously removed from the 70s. So mid 80s, late 80s, when a lot of us were just becoming teenagers. We were all sort of the runoff of the Stones, because you remember, Mick Jagger was still recording popular music in the mid to late 80s. Remember he sang Dancing in the Streets with David Bowie?
I mean, I do. You're like slightly older than me. So it's like,
Yeah, that was like mid 80s. That was a big deal, Dancing in the Streets.
You got it.
Well, then he sang, and then of course the Who had some record in the early 80s. And
Like my records in the early 80s were Sesame Street.
yeah, I had a little Sesame Street, man. A little Sesame Street. We were all right with that.
Hey, that's what people never die.
Here's spot 5 for Jim. Chris Wilcox, Corliss Williamson, Bruce Bowen, Reggie Miller, and Fred Jones. Here's spot number 6 for Jason Simpson. Okay, we got something here. Got an auto. Mike Miller, Jamal Tinsley, Troy Bell. Oof. Troy Bell. It's a rookie. Troy B. He was a decent player for.
He's a person.
He played for a number of years, Troy Bell. Eminence Front. That's the song I was thinking of, Jeff. You read my mind. That was the Who song from the early 80s. Maybe like 82, 83. I can remember the video on MTV. I love that song. What a great song by the Who.
Never saw the Who in concert.
I never did either. Bruce Springsteen, one of my favorites. Would love to see Bruce. I know he's on Broadway.
Yeah, I see Bruce. When I talk to Bruce, talk to Scott. We'll talk to you.
Oh, I don't want to. I'd rather not. But he already tried a couple times.
You've seen him
Like 400 or 500 times.
I was gonna say north of 100, but you're right. It could be
You
something.
know, he said like 400 or 500 times. He'll tell you he saw him like 19. He saw him like down in you know, like wherever he first performed, like 1974, 75. Yeah. How you doing? All right, guys. So, seeing that I'm gonna get to the second box of 2003 Finest Basketball. So spot 7 is Chen. Colonel Angus, 53 next month. Happy birthday, Colonel Angus, a.k.a. Colonel Angus. Dan O. You know? I just like saying Colonel Angus.
Rusty knife.
It was, Jeff. It was an awesome tune. I remember it. I can remember the video barely, but I remember it. The song very well. Guys, I'm offering out because I want to close out of this 64 Giants. The next person to spend here's the great thing. Next person to spend $500 if you're smart about it. We really can make this exciting. You'll get the 283 racks, right? Now, how can you spend the $500? You do a couple things, right? You can spend a little bit more, grab those last 266 seller spots to close that out, or you can do a little double fisting and grab a 60 Fleer Baseball great spot and a 66 cello. Leave us with one spot each, where someone hopefully will come in and clean it up, and we'd still be breaking the 64 Giants tonight.
We're definitely doing the Gaudy graded hit random. Did we do the new graded hit random?
We did it right. John did it.
Okay,
Here's
good.
spot 7 for Chen. Zach Randolph, Jason Kidd, DeMar Johnson, Lamar Odom, and Brent Barry. Brent Barry once won a slam dunk contest. Can't say the same for Zach Randolph, who, by the way, I think is still in the league, right?
He might be.
You know, I think it is.
Spot 8 for Nick V. What up, Nick?
Maybe.
Mike Dunleavy, Corey Maggette, Speedy Claxton, Ray Allen, Tony Battie.
Zach Randolph plays for the
So here's interesting. Hey, Dom, you may have seen Scott. Dom Mancini saw Bruce at Union College in 1974. Quite possibly he saw Scott. Yeah, he might have been. Here's spot number 9 for Jason Simpson. Bob's buddies in this pack. We got an auto again. Nope, we got a refractor. Or it's just a serial numbered rookie, actually, of David West. David West. Bonzi Wells, Bob's buddy from high school. David West just retired. Wasn't he on Golden State?
Yeah.
You know who retired? Adrian Beltre retired today.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He still had a good year last year.
Okay, good.
He's like 41, though. It's hard to believe he's 41 or 40.
On Hall of Fame.
Oh, that first ballot.
Got 3,000 hits.
500, 400 homers, right?
417, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's the only player with 3,000 hits for like full-time third baseman.
That's crazy. He's full-time third baseman. Here's spot number 10 for Nick V. Tyson Chandler, who's still playing. Damon Stoudemire, Ricky Davis, Jalen Rose, and Vince Carter, who, by the way,
Still playing.
still starting.
Still starting. Yeah,
He's
but
42 years old.
Yeah.
Or 41, actually.
that 2000 dunk contest.
I remember where I was watching it.
Oh.
Here's 11. 50 cents. Hey, Jeff. Oh, boy. Got a hit here. Let's see what it is. Spot 11 for Jeff. Just Jeff shows up, buys some stuff. Hits his turn. Ooh, gold. Refractor jersey. Jamal McGlure out of 25. You know what's interesting about these this about the 2003 stuff is the LeBron James rookie year stuff parallels. No matter who it is, they go for big money. And the
Well,
rare,
there's international collectors of it. That's what.
right, Jamal McGlure, gold refractor jersey out of 25. Probably better than you think. All right, so it looks like we 035 the first finite pack goes. And by the way, we are closed on the Topps Giants. So we're gonna open a Topps Giants pack today.
Very good. That's awesome.
Two more. Now let's make this night epic, guys. We could definitely set a record for 60s packs opened tonight. 60 Fleer baseball greats, 2 spots left. 66 baseball cello, 2 spots left. Guys, if we can close those out tonight, we'll have opened 4 1960s packs in the same night. Here's Chen, spot 12. I never saw Chili Peppers. I wish I did. I think they came to my college. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure.
Where'd you go to school, Mike?
Plattsburgh State. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Tony Kukoc, Bobby Jackson, Darius Miles, Darrell Armstrong. Brian, we're going to get to that as soon as we finish the 03 finest. We're going to open that 64 Giants. Don't you
Oh
worry.
yeah, we'll get the list together. I'm very excited.
I got the list. I just have to dump it in. So bear with us another 10 minutes or so. We're going to get to it. Spot 13 for Jim. So we found out that the Daddy Mac is still with us, but if the Mac Daddy is no longer with us. We're trying to figure that out. Crisscross.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh, sorry.
But we know it's the Mac Daddy versus the Daddy Mac. It's very important to distinguish
True.
because they both wear their clothes back to front.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important.
Man, they were such a big deal back then. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So I went to my buddy's house on Sunday, which I told you about with the video games. He had old comic books, and some of the stickers, the price stickers on the comic books, were from the early to mid '90s from store. And it reminded me of how, much like liquor stores, which you can pretty much go anywhere now and find a liquor store everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There were more baseball card stores than liquor stores in the early to mid '90s. Yeah. 66 Cello has possible Jim Palmer rookie, actually. Possible Palmer, which is a $10,000 card and a 10, right?
It's more than that.
More?
20, 25,000.
What did you? Oh, you're right. Sorry, 25,000. Misread it. I saw the 10 and
Yeah.
25 grand, guys. Sorry.
There's potential like Ernie Banks, Louis Brock, and if you look, it's only an 88 card series. It's nice.
So it's are the league leaders in the second series?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
But $25,000 Jim Palmer rookie would be a nice hit. Here's spot 13.
2009.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was speaking of. Latrell Sprewell, Jerry Stackhouse, the Birdman, Chris Anderson, Karan Butler, and the infamous Kelvin Cato. Yeah. What do you think of Kelvin Cato? Fantastic player, right?
Yeah.
No, I know. Don't be claiming that it's mental. You know what I mean? That's my crisscross line of the night.
Oh, Daniel used to own a card shop. I didn't realize that.
Colonel Angus. Was it Colonel Angus's card store? I would have loved to go to his card store back then. Spot 14.
That shit was a blast.
Brad Miller, Ron Artest, the worst draft pick in the history of the NBA, Kwame Brown, Michael Finley. It's fair to say that the biggest mistake Michael Jordan ever made was Kwame Brown.
Yeah.
How many times has he been married and still the biggest mistake he ever made was Kwame Brown? How about that? Think about that for a minute. Here's spot 15. Stephen B.
I think that was one of his first years as executive.
Eddie Curry, Chris Wilcox. My God. Listen. This top 3 cards in this pack are 3 like
The worst picks
ever. Eddie Curry, who was okay for a minute.
Overweight.
Chris Wilcox,
Yeah, pretty bad.
8th pick overall.
Yeah.
And the worst pick,
Quan.
Nichols Skitishvili, 5th overall, 2002 for the Nuggets.
That
Well,
Average 3.9 points rookie year.
Like I said, there's also the Dario or Darren from the 2003 draft. Who Detroit took.
No, Milicic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't jinx this box. There's still something coming in this last
What
pack.
are you guys doing? Exactly. I feel
I
bad.
think he became like a kickboxer.
He was. He got the snot kicked out of him. He was a boxer. Jason Kidd, Stoudemire, Daniel Marshall, Tony Parker, Nick Van Exel. 2 great point guards in a row. 3 in the whole pack.
Did you check the top?
Here's 17 for Dominic. Here's an order. I think it's TJ Ford. Let's see if I'm right. How did I know? TJ Ford. I saw the green.
Good call.
TJ Ford was a good player for a minute. Then he got hurt. I think he tore his knee up.
I'll take the list. What was it?
No, the only thing that was low number.
How many T206 cards did you sell, Bob? I mean, Bob. What am I saying? Dan. Not Bob. Dan O. Colonel Angus.
Only the ones from one thing you got and one.
Last pack in the box goes to Kevin. No LeBron. Quintel Woods, though. 21st overall pick, 2002. Out of Mississippi Community, Northeast Mississippi Community College.
I left a written note.
Yeah.
All right, who's ready for the 64 Giants? I know I am.
There's not only one card.
Hey,
I
John,
want to do it after lunch. I don't
you
want
get to-
to-
I need some card savers. You got these? We're going to get the pack open in a minute.